Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this is your pH indicator lab. The first step of this lab is to actually make your pH indicator. If you read in the introduction, your red cabbage has something in it called flavin, which is a molecule, and that molecule acts as a pH indicator. So you're going to take your bag of red cabbage, pour it into either one of these beakers. It doesn't really matter. I know in the procedure it says 400 milliliter beaker, which is the smaller one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to pour it in the larger one. And then you're going to add about 400 milliliters of water. I would squish it down, add enough to cover, so probably like somewhere, for me, this would be around 450 milliliters actually. So I'm going to add water here, and then I'm going to set it on the hot plate, which will be on my desk today. Right? You can share a hot plate. There can be two beakers on one hot plate, but either way, it's going to sit there for about 5 to 8 minutes, or whenever the water starts getting kind of a dark purple color. That's what you're looking for. The darker, the better. Then that means the more potent the pH indicator will be, right? And the more you'll see the color change, right? After you're done, let's say this has been boiling for a while and I have very dark purple color water. I'm just going to take my funnel, and in this other beaker, I'm going to add the funnel. You probably need 2 people to do this. I'm going to pour the liquid through, and the funnel should catch any residual cabbage, right? So you don't want cabbage pieces, you just want the liquid in here, right? What are you going to do with the leftover cabbage? You're going to put it back in the Ziploc bag. So in here there should be that cabbage water, and your cooked cabbage is just going to go back in the Ziploc bag. Make sure you zip it up super tight. I'm doing it very messy, but you'll probably have your lab partners helping you. You can do a much better job than I am right now. So once you have your red cabbage juice, you're going to take each of these plastic cups and you're going to label them, right, with all the 9 liquids that we're going to test them on. So this one says, it's kind of hard to see, but it basically says hand sanitizer. You're going to label one that says lemon juice, one that says shampoo, conditioner, all the things that you're testing, right? You're going to do that with your marker. And then you're going to take 5 milliliters of each by rolling it with your thumb up using this pipette so that it hits where it says 5 milliliters. So remember that if you roll your thumb down, it's going to suck up liquid. If you roll your thumb in an upward motion, it's going to move the liquid out. So you can do this until you get exactly 5 milliliters. And then you're going to bring that over this with your liquid in it over to wherever these cups are, which is your lab table, and then you're going to inject the liquid, right? That stock solution of all the liquids behind me need to stay there, right? So that needs to stay there. You're just going to transfer the liquid using your pipettes, right? If you're worried about it dripping, once you have exactly 5 milliliters, just roll your thumb downward, so suck up a little more air instead of liquid, and it should stay somewhere in the middle, right? It won't be at the 5 milliliter line anymore, but that's okay. And once you get to your lab table, very carefully just walk over and then eject the liquid, rinse it in the 40 milliliter beaker, which should be filled with water. So you're going to do the same thing where you push this all the way down by rolling your thumb. Don't use your finger to push this down. It can break the mechanism. So you're going to roll your thumb down and then roll your thumb up and down so that it rinses the inside of the tube, then inject the liquid, and then go back and get another liquid. Cool. Once you've gotten all of your liquid, then you're going to take 5 milliliters, or actually it says 2 to 3 milliliters of your cabbage juice and add it into each of the 9 plastic cups, right? So you're going to add it in here, 2 to 3 milliliters of red cabbage juice, then other one. There should already be the liquids you're testing in here as well, right? On to the next step. I don't have it all memorized. I need to double check. Make sure you're also recording your data at this point and categorizing whether you think these solutions are weak, strong acids or weak or strong bases, right? The very final step after you've tested its pH is to go back and get 5 milliliters of baking soda for each cup, right? A suggestion to speed this process up if you're like running out of time in class is to just empty this beaker that has water in it that you use to clean out your pipette. Empty this out and then just pour in about 20 milliliters of baking soda and then use that to transfer into each of your plastic cups, right? And you should see some sort of color change or maybe not a color change at all, depending on the type of solution you have. So that's your last and final step. In terms of cleanup, the cabbage that's cooked just goes in the trash. All the liquids in here can get poured down the sink and just rinse them, right? All your beakers and everything also need to be rinsed and put back in the black tub. Same with the pipette tube and the pipettes itself, right? Everything goes back in the black tub just like it was. And your homework is to do the conclusion and all the way to the end of the packet where it says real life applications, right? So you need to finish that as well, and that's due Monday. Best of luck.